There are moments when you glance around, see others soaring ahead, and wonder if you've missed your chance. But chosen one, you are not behind. What looks like delay is actually divine preparation. God is orchestrating every detail, refining your character, aligning your path, and gathering resources you can't yet see. For a launch so massive, it will redefine your destiny. Stop measuring your journey by others' timelines. Instead, lean into this sacred season of preparation because what's coming will eclipse every expectation. Your timeline is yours alone. Feeling behind only happens when you compare your progress to someone else's script. But God doesn't recycle destinies or rush divine appointments. He writes unique stories with custom pacing. Some chapters are quick, others take time to marinate. That waiting you're experiencing isn't stagnation, it's incubation. In these quiet seasons, your vision deepens, your faith grows, and your soul learns to lean on Him rather than on your own striving. Comparison steals joy. Trust in the author of your life restores peace. Your timeline is not behind, it's perfectly synced with heaven's agenda for your elevation. Every obstacle is an overture. Obstacles look like roadblocks, but to the divine conductor, they're introductory notes to a grand symphony. The trials you've faced have been fine-tuning your spirit, shaping resilience, forging perseverance, and clarifying your purpose. When you emerge, you won't just walk through doors, you'll command stages with authority. Remember how Joseph's betrayal set him on the path to the palace, or how David's wilderness sharpened his leadership. Your obstacles aren't signs you should give up. They're the opening movements of a masterpiece God is composing through you. Character over comfort. God values character far more than comfort. Right now, He's building integrity, humility, and wisdom in you. Qualities you'll need when massive favor arrives. Instant success without preparation often leads to pride, burnout, or poor stewardship. But the hidden seasons of toil and waiting cultivate depth and discernment. You're learning to handle adversity with grace, to serve without recognition, and to stay anchored when storms blow. When the breakthrough comes, you'll not only be ready to receive abundance, but you'll also use it to bless others and honor God's name. Unseen networking is happening. Have you felt nudged to attend certain events, reach out to unexpected contacts, or invest time in projects without clear payoff? Those seemingly random connections are heaven's way of assembling your team. God is lining up mentors, partners, and supporters behind the scenes. When your moment arrives, you'll have a community in place to champion your vision. Don't undervalue conversations that felt just okay at the time. Each person you've met has a role in your unfolding story. Trust that every handshake and coffee chat is weaving a network ready to fuel something massive. Your gifts are being refined. In hidden seasons, God hones your talents. He stretches your creativity and tests your commitment so that when you step into the spotlight, your gifts sparkle under pressure. Maybe you've rehearsed speeches in empty rooms, practiced your craft in silence, or studied while others partied. These private seasons are spiritual workshops where you master your art. When the stage lights come on, you'll perform with the confidence of someone who's earned every skill. Your refinement process may have felt lonely, but it was essential polishing so that your gifts will draw awe and point unmistakably to God's glory. Divine downloading in quiet moments. Busy seasons drown out God's voice. That's why He often speaks in stillness. In early mornings, long drives, or brief pauses between tasks, divine whispers bring revelation and direction. If you felt sudden clarity about next steps, unexpected ideas for projects, or unshakable conviction about a decision, that's God downloading your next-level strategy. Write those insights down and stay sensitive to fresh bursts of inspiration. Your creativity is being primed for exponential impact, and these downloads are your blueprint. Proof that preparation extends beyond effort to include divine insight. Timing over timing. Human timing is punctual, divine timing is perfect. A promotion delayed is not a promotion denied. It's promotion protected until you're ready. When you step into your breakthrough at God's appointed hour, everything will align swiftly. Resources multiply, doors open wide, and people rally around you. Trying to force the season only leads to frustration and detours. Instead, cultivate patience rooted in faith. Let peace be your compass. If circumstances remain blocked, it's because the bigger, better plan is still unfolding. Trust that in God's timing, what's meant for you will arrive without collision, confusion, or compromise. Spiritual strengthening under pressure. Pressure reveals our true capacity. Diamonds only form under crushing weight, And in the same way, your spiritual and emotional resilience is developing in the fires of trial. Each moment of tension, tight deadlines, relational strains, unexpected hurdles, is stretching your faith and deepening your dependence on God. Celebrate these pressure points as opportunities for expansion. They're not meant to break you, but to build you into a vessel capable of carrying massive breakthroughs. When deliverance comes, you'll look back and recognize that every trial was a stepping stone, not a stumbling block. Alignment of resources and favor. Notice how small resources you sought in vain suddenly arrive in abundance at the right moment, or how key figures appear exactly when you need them. That's supernatural favor converging around your destiny. God is bundling finances, wisdom, and influence, aligning your resources like comets in orbit, so that when you launch, you soar without fuel constraints. This favor often manifests through unlikely sources: a mentor reaching out, a grant awarded, a viral share from an influencer. Keep stewarding what you have, no matter how meager it seems. Every seed sown in faith attracts exponential returns when God shifts from scarcity to surplus. Dreams and visions as preview trailers. Your dreams and divine visions have been preview trailers of what's to come. You may have glimpsed triumphant scenes, your work impacting thousands, a community flourishing under your leadership, or ideas spreading across continents. These spiritual foretastes aren't fantasies, they're confirmations. God is giving you a glimpse to fuel your faith through the waiting. Revisit those dreams often, journal them, and let their promise animate your daily steps. When reality aligns with vision, you'll recognize God's faithfulness in bringing what began in the invisible realm into tangible expression. Releasing the old to embrace the new to make room for something massive, old patterns, relationships, and mindsets must yield. You may have sensed God urging you to let go of certain friendships, old career paths, or self-defeating narratives. That pruning process is painful but essential. It clears the way for new growth and prevents competition between old and new seasons. Release shame, fear, and regrets to God and embrace your new identity, free, purpose-driven, and poised for impact. The more you surrender what was, the more you welcome what will be. Trust that every necessary pruning is leading to a harvest beyond your dreams. Community of like-minded visionaries. Great moves of God rarely happen in isolation. God is gathering around you a tribe of passionate, like-minded visionaries who share your heart for purpose. Even if these alliances feel nascent or distant, faith tells you they're real and rising. Nurture these connections, share insights, pray together, and collaborate in small ways. These relationships will become pillars of your future endeavors: advisors, partners, encouragers, and co-laborers. When your massive moment arrives, you won't stand alone. You'll stand with a united front, amplifying your impact and accelerating God's agenda through collective strength. Anointing, overcoming opposition. Expect resistance as you approach breakthrough. Critics will speak, obstacles will reappear, doubt will loom, but the anointing God is building within you will overpower every opposition. Where natural strength fails, supernatural empowerment prevails. Remember how David faced giants with stones and shepherds' faith, not armor and armies. Your weapon is not aggression, but anointing. Your God-given authority and favor. Stand firm in prayer, declaration, and worship. As your anointing rises, opposition will bow, barriers will crumble, and your path will clear. The louder the enemy's roar, the nearer your breakthrough. Faithful stewardship of small things. Jesus taught that stewardship of small things unlocks authority over greater things. Right now, God is watching how you manage your current season, your time, talents, finances, opportunities. Faithfulness in the unseen assignments proves you're worthy of the seen. Honor small deliverables, serve where you're placed, and invest faithfully in tiny beginnings. These acts of obedience echo in heaven's courtroom, testifying that you can be trusted with the massive things on the horizon. Keep showing kindness, excellence, and generosity in every area, and God will unlock doors to blessings that dwarf your current capacity. The spark of unquenchable hope. Deep within you burns a hope no setback can extinguish, a quiet confidence that something extraordinary lies ahead. That unquenchable hope is the divine spark fueling your preparation. In seasons when circumstances contradict your vision, let hope anchor your soul. Speak life over your dreams daily, envisioning the moment when seeds sprout into harvest. Hope is not wishful thinking, it's spiritual currency that draws heaven's resources. When you guard that hope, nurtured by prayer and community, you align with God's promise, and His massive plans will unfold like dawn, breaking over a new horizon. Chosen one, don't believe the lie that you're running late. You are on time, right in the heart of a divine crescendo that will lift you higher than you've ever dreamed. Every obstacle, every quiet day, every moment of doubt has been an investment in your grand unveiling. The God who graded your waiting with grace is now aligning your break-in with glory. So stand firm in faith, steward your present with excellence, and keep your eyes fixed on the promise. What's coming is supernatural, unstoppable, and spectacular, and it will prove to all that God's timing is always perfect. Your season of preparation is ending, and your era of explosive purpose is about to begin. Get ready, the stage is set, the heavens are open, and God is unleashing something massive through you.